We need to be more strategic in our long-term planning, systematic in our actions, and more sensitive in our relationships.
The Minister of Youth and Culture delivering her contribution to the 2012-2013 sectoral debate in Parliament. Ms. Hanna said the mission to greatness was a process and outlined her ministry's role in helping the country to achieve it.
Our vision is to ensure that children know that the state is there to protect them, facilitate a nurturing environment which they can thrive and develop, and that the state takes decisive steps to punish those who take advantage of their vulnerability.
With the alarming reports of child abuse and maltreatment, sexual and emotional abuse, as well as child labor, the Portfolio Minister is acting decisively to stem the problem.
While we cannot solve all of the problems overnight, this year we'll be spending over $1.6 billion on interventions for children through the Child Development Agency.
It's expected that the bulk of the funds will go towards public and private children's homes, places of safety, and for children in foster care. The Portfolio Minister also spoke to plans to assist caregivers and guardians.
In the ministry, we'll be doubling our efforts at a multi-sectoral level to encourage responsible behavior and proper planning for families among men, women, and youth in the society.
A Youth and Culture Ministry qualitative study on at-risk youth in the society revealed widespread apathy towards the future, with 70% of participants wanting to either kill themselves or someone else.
I want to say to our young people this evening that we are here to help you. We're here to help you fashion the vision and develop the conviction to chart a course for your personal empowerment.
As such, the ministry is working on plans to create economic opportunities in youth-driven sectors of the economy, like cyberspace, for example. Already, Minister Hanna has successfully staged Digital Jam 2.0, with plans to host other expos to explore the future of work online. Ms. Hanna also spoke of the revamping and refocusing of the National Center for Youth Development, NCYD. Youth counselors will be trained to promote development, leadership skills, and advocacy to their peers. This, the minister said, would be rolled out in August and would start in the parishes of Clarendon, Manchester, Kingston, St. Anne, and Portland. There are also plans for the National Youth Service, the NYS.
I have asked the NYS board to take a strategic decision to return the organization to its core mandate and be seen as more than a training and placement agency for youth.
On the administrative side of things, the Youth and Culture Ministry has also been making strides, moving to bring key agencies under one umbrella.
Since this year, the OCR, the CDA, and the NYS have been transferred to the Ministry of Youth and Culture. Culture is a business, and it is our business to make it more efficient, effective, and the business of culture as an ingrained part of our cultural experience. I am clear that as a nation, we must preserve the authenticity and richness of our culture and cultural expressions, even as we seek to derive economic benefits from the production derivative from our cultural and creative products.
And with that in mind, the Ministry of Youth and Culture has set out to establish a Cultural and Creative Industries Commission. The commission is expected to do a range of things, among them create a strict policy framework to maximize the economic benefits of the industry, facilitate training and development in the sector, and protect Jamaica's heritage. Minister Hanna said plans are in place to harness the foreign exchange earning potential of the island's culture and cultural products.
The cultural and creative services sector stands as a sector of greatest competitive and comparative advantage for Jamaica, and we must insist that the sector be given due respect in our efforts to produce our way out of economic crisis.
Ms. Hanna also disclosed that job creation and training were also major thrusts, with a greater focus on merging youth and culture. According to the minister, there are more than 100 job classifications in the creative and cultural industries, which are all youth-driven, and the ministry is already tapping into some of these job areas with the help of other government agencies.
The Jeep has started with the cultural sector, with jobs being created through the JCDC. And we are planning new projects through the CPTC, including the implementation of the Audiovisual Intervention Scheme.
The Culture Minister also had some good news for creative workers and practitioners.
As a part of our Jamaica 50 celebrations, we will have a 24-hour global broadcast on August 5th and 6th, where we will sell our content to the rest of the world on a global platform. We will be utilizing all the technical skills, cameramen, screens, sound crews, and equipment around the island to make this possible. For the first time, we will be taking the risk as a country to own our cultural content and sell it to the rest of the world in real time. And for them to witness that we are in fact control and understand the value of our brand, Jamaica. For my part, partisan politics will not be allowed to play any part in this national Jamaica 50 program. That is a solemn commitment that I give to the people of Jamaica from the start to the finish of this program.
And to fulfill that commitment, a steering committee made up of government and opposition members, public and private sectors, as well as the church, has been set up to oversee the execution of Jamaica 50 events. The Jamaica 50 celebration has been fully funded to the tune of $688 million, with $366 million coming from the Consolidated Fund and the rest from private and public bodies. The Independence Complex of the National Stadium, Arena, and Indoor Sports Center have all been transformed into the headquarters of the Golden Jubilee Village, where most of the national events will be hosted. Every day in July leading up to Independence in August, an event will be staged at the Jubilee Village. And even after August 6, there are plans to set the agenda for another 50 years of the island's political independence.
Our legacy of Jamaica 50 post-August 6 will engage stakeholders towards the realization of these objectives as we pursue our mission to greatness. Plans are already advanced for these legacy discussions and activities in the period following August 6th, and I will provide the Parliament with more information on this component at the special sitting at Parliament on August 7th to mark Jamaica at 50.